Welcome back. In this lecture, we will demo you the fast forward merge. For that, we're going to start with the new Git repository and we'll make few commits, create a branch and demo the merge for you. Let us jump in. Here is my Ubuntu machine and I'm going to create a new Git repository. And let us do that. Git init, I want to call it merge proj1. It's done, and let me get into the folder. Now here I'm going to create a file called fruits.txt. Now I'm going to add Mango to the file fruits.txt. Clear this, and now if I do git status, we have this. I'm going to do git add. You can do asterisk or you can give the file name. Both will just work. And now do git commit and give a message. I'll say creator. I'll just say added. What's the file name? Fruits.txt. I'll say fruits.txt file. Hit enter. It's done. So we did the commit. On here on the right hand side, let me go into the merge proj1 folder and run the command git log -one line. As you can see, we have one commit. Now I'm going to make a couple more commits so that we have, few lines of commit history. I'm going to do echo grapes to fruits file, then do add let's say added grapes to fruits.txt. It's done. If we run this command, I have one more extra commit. And let me add a few more times. So this time I want to do banana. I want to add the file and then I'm going to make the commit and I want to update this thing. I'll say added banana to fruits.txt file. Done. Now if I were to run the command here on the right hand side, I have 3 commits. Now at this point, what I can do is create another branch and work on that branch. I'm going to call it git checkout, and the branch name itself, I want to say cities version 1. So that's a branch that I created and I also switched to within the same command. Now if I do git branch, you'll see that cities-version 1 is the active branch. If I were to do git log -one line, you'll see that the cities-version 1 branch and the master branch are at the same level. They're pointing to the same commit hash on the commit history. Because I'm on the cities-version 1 branch, anything I do here will go into this particular new branch. Let me create a file. I'm going to create a file called cities.txt, and now I'll do echo Denver. I'm going to add it to cities. At this point, I'm going to do add asterisk. I'm going to add the file git commit fnm. I'll just say added cities.txt file. It's done. Now here on the right hand side, if I were to run that command, as you can see, I have this extra commit as well compared to what we had before. Let me clear this. Now I'll continue to add more cities. Next, I'm going to say Boston. Let's say added Boston 2. Done. I'm going to add one more city, San Jose. And I'm going to commit this. I'm going to say added San Jose to cities.txt. Now this part is done. Now if I were to do git log -1 line, as you can see, the cities is at the hash ending in A56 or the commit hash, and the master is at A73. Now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the master branch. Git checkout master, and now I'm going to do this. As you can see, while I'm on the master branch, all I see is A73. That is where I am here. Now with this given scenario, I mean, no changes were done to the master. All we did was we created a branch and made a bunch of changes on the branch, which is cities-version1. Nothing was done to the master. With the given state, if we were to merge cities-version1 branch into master, you will see the difference. It will not create an additional merge commit. It will not do that. It'll just use A56, the latest one on the cities-version1. Let's take a look at it. All we need to do is git merge cities-version1. Once you do that, as you can see, it says fast forward. And let me, on the right hand side, let me run the command git log 1 line. Now if you were to compare this with what we had before, while we were on the master branch, prior to the merge, the master was pointing to this particular C2, C3, A73, but cities-version1 was pointing to the one ending in A56. Now with this merge, as you can see here very clearly, it says fast forward merge, and when we did git log -1 line, now both master and cities-version1 are pointing to this particular commit, which is ending in A56. So there was no additional commit was created. With the three-way merge, it will create, and we'll see that here in the next video. Well, that's it. And as you have seen, the fast forward merge is very simple. There will never be any conflicts because there were no changes that went into the master, and anything that you had in the new branch pretty much gets merged, or they become one by just moving the master tip to the latest on the greatest or the tip of the target branch. So that is how this works, and as you can see, there will never be any merge conflicts because it's very simple, because there's no change on the master side. And this is what is called fast forward merge. Well, that's it in this lecture, and in the next lecture we look at the three-way merge, and also we'll talk about merge conflicts. See you there.